Let's kick that down and aim it in front of her.
So you're not going to watch out, but right.
I think we're gonna get going.
Yes.
It should be at the top of the recording.
Okay.
I think it's the minute, yeah, the motion.
Make a motion. Someone to approve the minute. I will. I'll second. Thank you. And all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay. Thank you.
Perfect. Okay. We will approve the minute. Oh, we just did that. Perfect. So we have an update for you guys about the Oremfest Grand Marshal. So Dorelli and Sydney did a fabulous job of getting in contact with UVU's president, Ashlie, 2 minutes. And we found out she actually goes home for the summer and she will not be here during Oremfest. And so she actually sent a recommendation, and we've been looking at it, and we are really excited for the opportunity. And so we are going to be reaching out to Val Peterson, and I'm going to give you like a little, this is like a little bit of like a summary of who he is. So Val Peterson is the VP of Administration and Strategic Relations of UVU. So he has been with UVU for a really long time. He's worked in various different roles, and he's someone that works with the city a lot and who we have a great relationship with. He also served in the National Guard for 32 years. And so with him and then Jenny Taylor, who is our Gold Star, one of our Gold Star families here in Orem, with a combination of with her and him, we are going to be going back to that Gold Star Grand Marshal theme and use him as a representative for like the Gold Star families as he served in combat. And so with that, we also thought we would kind of move that theme back towards like Gold Star families, and we did a little bit more research about Gold Star. And one of the, like straight on the page, it says providing honor, hope, and healing for grieving to military families who have lost loved ones while serving on active duty, regardless of military loss. And then, so we were like, okay, let's do the hope, honor, hope, and healing. And so we're really excited about that and thought this would be a good alternative since we were not able to get Ashlie 2 minutes. And so we wanted to give you guys that update and just like really excited for it.
You also should know that Val Peterson is our House of Representatives of this area. I believe he's in leadership, and so he not only is he in the military, but he is a very important person in the Capitol. And so, and like I said, he's done a lot for the state. So he's a perfect representative because he represents Orem, and he's a youth thing, and he's got the military. So I can't say so. He's awesome.
Yeah. Cool. Bryce, do you have any other thoughts?
No, I think what Debby shared with us is spot on. I think it checks a lot of different boxes for us, and just it's to end up, I know it's maybe not what we're doing, but I think this is a really exciting option, and I want to wait to set your door.
Yeah, we kind of got both of what we wanted. We wanted UVU, and then we also wanted Gold Star families, and we were able to find a way to like combine the two.
Is there an actual theme? Like, is there any phrase?
So we were going to do the honor, hope, and healing.
Okay.
So Oremfest, honor, hope, and healing. So.
There you go.
Okay, so that's just like the update on the Grand Marshal and the theme. So now we are going to turn over the time to Debby Boone. She works in recreation. She is our sports manager, and I'm just so excited because she is incredible. So I'm going to turn the time over to Debby. She'll come on up and then tell us more about Sports Fest and what is Sports Fest and our plans for it.
And I keep hearing echo.
Yes, I'm so sorry. It's because of the recordings that are going on. We don't have Pete here, and so we're doing like a recording through Google Meets.
Yeah.
I needed this one. I wonder if we're doing a mic with this monitor up
feedback?
there.
Yeah.
Sound like it's coming from that there.
I can hear it over here.
If
I
you
can
could
hear
just turn your
it. Does sound like
speakers, turn your speakers down, your mic louder, and we don't need to hear what's being discussed.
Is that, that's a little bit better. Okay, there we go.
Thank you.
Thank
So
you.
that's the time study, and I'm the course program manager, for the rec department. So my team and I put together a couple of different ideas we want to incorporate, as part of the Orem Sports Fest. And we want to tie in Hillcrest Park, that will be open by then, their new park, specifically pickleball. So we'll have a pickleball tournament, and that will be going Wednesday. And so she's got a couple of bullet points here. But on Wednesday, we'll have pickleball. It'll kind of be more family teams there. It'll be a little bit more family. So teams will be parent-child, ideally. So just kind of recreational, lower level teams. And then Thursday, we'll do pickleball. In the morning, we're going to try to involve some of the Orem businesses and kind of have a corporate division. And then in the afternoon, we'll have a youth division involved in the team will both be youth. Again, an event. We'll also do our tour department that evening. Tournament will be limited to about 25 teams. I think we're going to have 5 different tournament boards. And on Friday, we'll do pickleball, which will be just our mixed doubles, and then we'll actually have a kickball tournament on Lakeside Park. We really include Lakeside Park. We've done a lot of upgrades there. We have a fun way to showcase that. And those will be family teams as well. Anybody that's 12 or older, they're playing with a family team. All of them will have minimal cost to help us cover some of our expenses. We're hoping to start registration probably next week. Get that going. One of the fun things that we're going to try to do on Thursday night, it's Krispy Kreme offers to donate donuts. And so while we have a bunch of people at Hillcrest with pickleball and cornhole, we're going to have a donut activity, not a contest necessarily, but we're going to use our nine square and tie the donuts, and you know how you have to eat them with your hand or with the back. So maybe some contests among families or something at a time, or just a fun way to, while you're waiting for your next pickleball or cornhole match, or while you're watching mom and dad play, something for everybody. So,
Are you gonna have t-shirts at all? Or not worried about that yet?
we had talked about that. I don't know if we're going to have t-shirts for all the participants. We'll definitely have prizes, and so they make t-shirts for some of the prizes. Pickleball winners are always, they prefer medals, so we'll have a fun medal. We talked about some sort of, maybe not for the donut medal, but I don't know exactly what that will look like. And then we will have some t-shirts, but I don't know exactly if it's only going to be for the winners prizes, winners, or exactly how that will go. But yes,
I know it has to be what you do, intramural champion.
Yeah.
So maybe we could do something like with the year winner, I don't know.
yeah. Most of our sports leagues, that's what we get for awards, like in adults. T-shirts is definitely the preferred. So I'm sure it will be incorporated. I don't know exactly, but yes, there will be a t-shirt, and there's kind of champion. So sports best champion and first annual, I don't know, something. So
Will this be emailed out to everybody so that we can have that?
yeah, to talking to this committee or to the citizens. I think Karina will get
Yeah.
that out.
I think we're going to be adding, so it's going to be added to the website and to the magazine and everything like that. But I can definitely, if you are reading this, I can have Jill send that out. I can forward this to you, and then we can set that out.
So once she forwards it, I'll give you a few more details. We'll have like the fees, they've got starting times, numbers of team limitations. If there's like kickball, we have some specific rules, cornhole, we have some specific rules, things like that we can, maybe a link to those, so that when you're signing up, you know what to expect and what you're actually getting into. So yes, we'll be out there, and starting next week, Peay and the marketing team will start adding this to all of the sports fest or Oremfest marketing. So Cornhole will be around robin, you're guaranteed 5 matches, about every half hour it turns over. Pickleball, you're guaranteed 3, we'll do a pool play, and then a single elimination, and, pickleball is also, I think, guaranteed 5, usually a couple of pool play games, and it's in the tournament as well, so.
Can I also put in a suggestion?
Absolutely.
Okay, with that.
Oh, that's great.
Whatever.
Something fun, I like it.
I do love that. That's a really fun idea.
Maybe
Wow.
that could be the.
So maybe that's.
Yeah.
Everybody can.
Yeah, that could be perfect. Yeah,
Thank you.
that is a great idea. That would be really fun.
Did you write
Yeah.
that
I'll-
one?
Yeah.
Do you have a pen?
It is Surf Pro.
Surf Pro is very sponsored.
And that one has.
So.
Yeah.
looking forward to,
Debbie was very happy. So
Any other questions for me?
another thing too, I worked with, or the 3 of us have worked with, 2 of us have worked with Laura. And so this will be also another volunteer opportunity that has been added to the website. So you can come and volunteer and help like prep or
We'll definitely have some staff there
registration.
helping, but yeah,
Yes.
we'll have people, we need help tying strings on donuts, we'll need help running pickleball tournaments, cornhole, kind of
snack.
dancing dinners and helping our help.
Yeah,
Well,
it's,
not also gonna be here. but that's-
yeah,
But I think.
and that's okay.
For sure.
We'll we'll try to keep it busy. And if not, we'll make sure we have some of our staff there to help us.
So something I want to think about with the donut contest, I don't know how with, because I know with our show, we have somebody with handlers in there,
Mhm.
so I don't know. that.
Multiple of our staff members have those, and so
Okay.
we'll try to
Okay.
Yeah.
incorporate that. We'll try to look at
I don't know
simulations.
how big or if they need that there.
Yeah, and that's definitely
Something
No,
that
that's a
needs
good
to
point.
happen.
another thing too is that Christie will have an info booth there as well, and so that's something that we can ask of them if we need help with the food handlers or be having their stuff be the ones that help tie it, all that stuff. So no, but that's a really good point. You're right.
And I just get wet wipes because honestly. when I-
Yes, and that definitely has been added.
And I do it with the camera permit, just.
Well, it sounds like it's volunteer.
Oh,
I
cool.
put it here.
Yeah.
And you see, I,
Thursday.
and I need it down there, but
Eating
Yeah.
contest. So I would. be here.
No worries. Yeah, we'll definitely get the volunteers and try to get that as well.
Good point. Thank you.
It's like ciders.
Hillcrest. This is at Hillcrest.
We'll be at-
Sorry,
On Thursday, we'll be at Cornhole.
sorry. Just kickball on Friday will be at Lakeside.
Okay.
So it'll be on the beautiful turf field, all of that, and that one will be really fun. Okay. Before we actually, Christie, if it's okay, could I just do number 6 real quick while I have this up, and then we'll go on to everyone's reporting as well. So something else that we are going to be adding with a little bit of the changes is, so the Children's Entrepreneur Market has reached out to us and they're like, we really want to be a part of Oremfest. And I was like, I don't know if any of you have been to a Children's Entrepreneur Market. It pulls my heartstrings. It really, like, I love it. So what it is that it's the booths are all handled by children and then high schoolers and middle schoolers, and it's just really cool. They can sell various different items from crafts to cotton candy to lemonade, all of that. And so me and Peay were talking, and then we were talking with Paula of adding it over at the Summer Night Stream, which also, so the University Place Mall is the place that we're at. It's called the Orchard. And we're like, what if we did something fun, because it's like called the Orchard, and so we can like tie it into the University Place. And so we're like, what if we call it like the Orchard's Jam, because it's always usually like a concert or a storytelling, and we thought it would be really fun and clever. And so we were thinking about switching the name to be calling it the Orchard's Jam. And so on top of having the concert that is in the like grass area, we would also have an entrepreneur market that is on the side as well. So you have another element to that event of a little bit of a small market and then also the concert. Yes.
So you're thinking you'd have it in the grassy area?
No. So
In the parking lot across the street?
no, actually as well. Currently they have on the south side by the new big parking garage, they have a long street along that way that's where the University Place Mall puts their market. And so it's like on the side of it where there's no traffic, there's no cars, there's nothing like that. And so it's right there and then the grassy area.
Mall, the parking garage?
Yeah, and then up a little bit as well.
I might participate in the entrepreneurial market for like 3 or 4 years.
Oh, cool.
Done it. Just as an FYI, you will need more space than that.
Mm-hmm.
They have filled up an entire parking lots.
Yes.
It would be very limiting if you did it.
Because
Because
they have
the
filled
how much
up
space we have.
the entire Provo Heights parking lot.
Yeah.
And still run out.
So I'm working with Laura, who is the president of the entrepreneur market, and she said the same thing. It's like, if we give her a space, as long as she's like, I will work with the space that we have. And so there is like, we have to have at least 50 markets, but you can go from 50. She was like, I can go up to 100 to 150. I can limit it to 50. And so she was like, once we decide on the space, and that's something that we're still also talking with the University Place of being like, what do you think is the best space? Because if we do it across the street, then we will make sure that we provide the safety of the crossing guards, blocking it off, everything like that. And so they want to try to do it there, but if we need to move it over because we feel like we need more space, then that is also an option.
And then what day is that?
We'll take the market.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Wednesday event.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
It was last year. It was called the Summer Nights Dream.
And so what hours would you have the market?
So still working that out. We would probably do it an hour earlier or an hour and a half, 2 hours earlier than the concert, because the concert starts at 7. So this one would start at 5 and it would go until 8:30. Or to 9.
What she said, but something around that.
Yeah. 3 hours. So
Yeah, I think
it's
5 to 8 or 6 to 9 or something like that.
we're figuring out which is best for her, and she's getting the feel out for her market. So yeah. And then so that will be something that we're really excited to be adding on to the Orchards Jam. And then another smaller event that we're thinking about adding on we will be adding on is called the Oremfest Fit, because we're trying to hit different groups, different demographics. And so the Oremfest Fit, which is something that we've been talking about for a while now, and with our fitness instructor from the Stacy Carlindsey from the Recreation Center. So every year they've done the Zumba or they've done the high fit. So this is not something that we haven't done before. We're just amplifying it a little bit more than what we have done in the past. And so we are going to be hiring the beat bus over at the fitness center in the back or in the southwest parking lot. And it's just a 1 hour event where you get to come. We'll have the beat bus. We'll have glow in the dark wristbands, and then it's just a 1 hour cardio, high fit, surge fit cardio fusion class.
They did it last time after your event.
Mhm.
So it's Thursday at 7:30, right?
Mhm.
The same time as
But getting somewhere.
That one is after, because your event ends at 7.
Okay.
And this is like just,
Yeah.
I think it's like a different demographic, like not
Yeah.
necessarily the same people doing the fit would be at the
Mhm.
whatever. And they actually have this class at this time anyway, so it's just kind of bringing it outside.
Yeah, we're just bringing it from inside. We're just bringing it outside because we've marketed this class before. We're just, like Denise said, bringing it from inside, taking it outside. So
But yeah, I'm just saying, if people are at the Thursday night event, it will be kind of tricky to get to the other
Mhm.
location where Zumba was in the park last time.
Yeah.
It was convenient, everybody was there. It was really fun.
Yeah.
They loved it. Yeah.
So it won't be at the same time as
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because last year was yoga and that was the same time, but this time we're having, it's going to be called Family Zumba. And so we're encouraging families to come do it. So that will be Saturday after Rotary breakfast. And then it's like right before the carnival opens, or yeah, right before the carnival opens. So. Okay, so those are my report, and now I'll turn the time back over to you, Christie.
Okay. All right.
No, you. And all of this we are writing down, we're putting on the website, it will be in the magazine, so all of these exciting, sorry? Deadline, middle of April.
Yes.
Something that Jill was very kind to do is she actually brought you guys all a magazine. So if you guys want to do like, you can either go online on the Google links that we sent you guys and edit there, or you can edit on here and we can collect them next time and then we can do it that way. So we're giving 2 options. So just if you need to update your guys' area or anything like that, you have the 2 options of doing it online or on paper.
Well, do you want to keep going because food vendors is first?
Oh, yes. Let me pull up that email from Jim. So Jim emailed myself and Christie just to let us know that he was not going to be here. And just wanted to make the announcement that they have 72 applications for the food vendors so far. Yes. The applications will be closing tomorrow. And so, well, I don't know if you follow Orem's Instagram, we've been pushing it. And so we're really excited for all of those applications. And then he will go through them by the first week of April and then start sending the email notices of the rejections and acceptance of the food vendors. So that is Jim. That is food vendors.
All right. For me, things haven't started yet.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Yeah. So last minute, we slid in the Chick-fil-A. They got lost in transition with the email. So I'm still gonna pull for that. Is there anything that we want to switch up from VIP 10?
Send some glow sticks.
Oh, close it.
That would be fun.
I love that kid.
I love that. I know, I wish there was like the perfect world of being able to have high-rise like behind the fence so we could watch the parade.
Skip it.
Away from the parade, because I hate the parade. Not a secret. Okay, it's fine now. So just,
Yeah.
You did something.
He's really good as well. You did something today.
So, oh yeah. Jason, I was gonna say Jason is one of my really good friends, so I'm not worried about Chick-fil-A. But other than that, do we know sponsor wise who we
Have it.
So last time we had Smith was and then
We do have Smiths this year.
Okay.
Yep.
So I just need to know like what budget wise where and then I'll get at it.
Heather apologizes. She also could not be here tonight. And so what I can do, will you make a note to send? We'll send you Heather's email because she's the new sponsors,
Okay.
donations, all of that. She collects everything. And so I know that she's been keeping a list. And so I've seen there like this is doing the VIP.
Right.
And so I'll get her her email and so she can give you those updates.
Yeah. Because I really want to emphasize the VIP area. I just think that like utilizing that space is beautiful. But again, I don't know how to make the parade part portion of that work.
Trader Joe's also donated treats.
Okay.
and snacks and stuff like that.
Okay.
I haven't.
I haven't seen the name Trader Joe's, but we'll follow up on that one.
Trader Joe's did snacks and cookies and stuff like that. And they do gluten-free stuff.
Oh, awesome.
Gluten-free.
Okay.
Yes, at the moment, you can go, I'm reading. Okay. And then Smith's and then Dilly Bars.
Yes.
For Dairy Queen.
Do they do that? Because they do it at the pool parties, so they also do it at the VI. Okay, perfect.
So they do the pool party and then you can VIP tent. And
Okay.
there's a freezer that you need.
I think I probably got this like figured out.
Yeah, there's a deep freeze that you need to go into the tent and it's plugged in the day before, the night before, so that it's cold, so that you can put the Dilly Bars in Saturday morning that you pick up Saturday morning. But
He's the plug-in.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll just tap into your rate. And we'll be fine. We'll be good.
And then Sydney has also been doing Sydney and Dorelli have been going to a lot
Well,
of businesses as well in person.
well, yeah. And so we've been in contact with some people. So we're trying to work with like Crumble or Tam's Cream Puffs and stuff. So I'll be in contact with you about that when I hear about it. I'll just send you an email or whatever and then help you see if you get anything that's like a little bit smaller, a little bit more fancy. We can work on drinks or whatever. So yeah.
Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect.
My only comment, comment responsible about the account is whoever is gonna be in charge of the parade, anyone on the parade, the people who are in charge of the tent to make sure there's food. for them.
Yeah, we got Yes.
Like you said, like, so
Yes.
you don't make sure get a count of, because 2 years ago, we tried to put me in her count.
Yeah.
This whole bill, her family, so then I don't have to. So that's what it is. So,
Yeah.
so you're, even out.
Set aside.
I know, make sure that whoever, because the committee for the parade is bigger than it just lives in me or him. So what I'm saying, we got whole family, there's lots of other people, and so just make sure that whoever like is in charge puts food aside. Right. So that it has food to spare. Yeah.
Okay,
That was-
that's great comment. Anything else? Nope. Okay.
Do you want to cover Mariah?
Laura just mentioned, everything is still on schedule. So I think we kind of updates with the other David's booked and they'll be ready. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think some of the extras I think they were working on, sort of what Debbie talked about, just another games activity that they can do as well.
Okay.
So,
The snack bar thing getting figured out.
yeah, I think she's still definitely working on it. And then we're making sure that, like, again, marketing, there's not one place that says one thing and one there and one there. Because I know that was a big hiccup from last year. And so there's a huge star next to it. I'm like, do not mess this up, Karina. Do not mess this up. So we're on top of that as well.
Okay, cool. We'll just hope for good weather then.
And then
Yeah.
is what night?
Pool party Tuesday.
As for boutiques, we are cruising on applications. I don't know how many we have yet, but we've got a lot of new people, which is exciting. And a lot of regulars. So the application ends next month in the middle, the 19th or something. So
Okay.
yeah, let them know.
That's exciting. Yeah, that's another one that Dorelli has been doing a great job of posting on our social media. A frequent, make sure you apply. So, that's good.
Did he send you my email of like what I would love to boutiques to look like one day?
I have not received that. You forward that.
No.
Or send it straight to the source. We would love to see it.
Hey, if this were like an episode of the Gilmore Girls,
Yeah.
All right, we're done. Speaking of it.
Just dressing it up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
What does that mean? It looks like us non-Gilmore people.
But yeah, I
Yes.
also market.
Okay. What does that mean? What does
It's
it look
a
like?
TV. It's like a night show.
and it's like there's balloons on like every corner, and there's signs, and then there's like not that the music was bad this year, really well. And you
Oh, yeah.
try to give like two,
Mhm.
one back maybe like 50 or like jump, you know.
Yeah.
But like, just like, more to it, than people setting up their little tents and stuff. I don't know. Like,
Is that something that you are like extending to the applicants once we approve them to be like, hey, we would love to see a little bit more flair? Just have an episode.
Take a picture, snap it.
Yeah.
I don't know, because that might like open up a whole can of worms.
Yeah.
On their side of like, I'm putting my thing out in the aisle. You know, we don't want
And
that.
what does that look like for your,
Oh,
for your
yeah, no, you can't.
city then?
Yeah, music.
Yeah, what if like, so if the applicants aren't pulling off this, then what does that look like for the city pulling it off? Like what's your dreams?
Bryce has a comment.
I was gonna mention, I was over at the IHC Fall Festival that they do every year, and they have a standard, obviously, theme, they have a standard hay bale and like 4, corn stalks in between each, and so I think if we could identify something, are these their individual tents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really don't want to touch their stuff with our branding, but if we could find at like the intersection of the both seats, maybe by 5 or 6 thematic total poles, something. Yeah.
You know I'm on.
Green car. Can we do it around the generator? So the generator doesn't look so ugly. That's a great idea.
Tim, that's why we're okay.
Like,
Is there a box that we can like put over it, like a little Christmas box?
So they feed up.
We could do like that. Yeah, we can do like a photo opportunity.
Metal box?
Is it photo
If
opportunity?
you have some of those
Ideas.
I think something that we could use across multiple events.
Right.
Lets us spend more money per item. And so balloon arches is good, but it's a one and done.
Oh, I
But
know.
if there is a floral something or even they're more modern in like it's a ribbon or it's a splash of color, it's definitely.
Yeah.
But we could add some of that. That's definitely.
I'll cap this, like, right?
Yeah, keep thinking of those ideas and then send us whatever you have and then we can make your wildest dreams come true.
I just want to, you guys talking about hay bales, I have no clue if this is possible or not, so just go with it.
Okay.
I'm just going, so between the sidewalk, so like, you got the garden, and then you got food benches, and you got the sidewalk, and then grass, and then you can teach in the food, like, tent, all tables. So in that grass strip, basically the little trees and the giant blueberry, a couple of trees. I think like benches or hay bales sit on, because that is a big area where no one sits, and you get every table, and then both pavilions, all just packed with people. And I just come around, it's getting hard to get up. I'm gonna admit that, it is getting harder to get up with the brand. I can't keep the kids at the floor, because I would wear this over these days. So, like, I'm just coming up and tossing benches or a hay bale or something, like, I don't know if that's possible, but.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we're back to that. Yeah.
we can do some research on that.
Slash the trailer chairs, just put them.
Yep.
Is there a
That
reason
moves
we
that up.
can't do like a vinyl sign that can go on an arch that says Oremfest or, you know, something that is useful that.
Yeah.
We spent
USA.
Yeah, we spent a few $100 each, and we're gonna use it. I'm
You got one from Sydney. You got it from
That was really good.
Yeah, I was like, you got it over
You know
here.
what?
I'm sure
That's
you
what
can
they
really
like that. Yeah.
No, I think that's a great idea. Something that is reusable.
maybe just a full, an arch might be, I don't know, I think there's some things you could do, like a little investment that if you're, I mean, they're gonna last as long as you get tired of it.
Well, definitely, typically we got budget money for items at an event. Money spent in one strong visual is typically better received and more impactful than 50 corn or stocks of corn spread out. So if we get an archway, an entrance, a series of teardrop flags that run up to, I think that we need to brainstorm. We try to be broad enough that we could use it for 5 years worth of things. We can maybe use it lights on and then at the end of summer party or whatever. But yeah, arch a theme, some of these things that would stack up. I think that's definitely doable. I love it. Those are great ideas.
Really great ideas.
Okay, thank you. Anyway, Orem's got talent.
Peay is not here, and so we'll just Yeah, obviously. As we have this one. So we'll just skip that.
We're getting. Are you taking applications or?
We posted it, yeah.
Is Shelly still gonna be on there?
We posted it.
We know about the,
Yeah, death of her son. but-
yeah, and so we are, Pete is the one that is handling that communication.
Sorry. Yeah.
No. I was just saying, Pete is the one, he's working on that communication with her, and he's worked with her for a couple of years, so he's making sure that he reaches out and offers any help that is needed. So yeah.
Then Chick-fil-A bingo the other night that I told them they should apply. You found a band at Chick-fil-A bingo?
I'm sorry. Chick-fil-A bingo. Hold the phone. This one, please explain more words.
Or Chick-fil-A has bingo every Monday night?
Wait, where?
Which one? The one on.
Yeah, I was like, never mind. It's on Tuesdays.
You know where I want to go.
I'm gonna try it out. Tradition, we've been doing it for months and months and so. I'm like, we're.
Yeah.
Good on them.
So
I don't know how to do that.
It's free, just order dinner there that night and we eat our dinner while we play bingo.
that's how they get you.
Like, that's. Yeah. It's really instant, stuff like that. It's like, it's really- It's fun. It's fun.
That's fun.
Stuff is really fun.
That's really fun. Okay, yeah. All right, let's keep moving.
Okay, the kids are asked, I need to talk to the social media people after this.
Okay.
Because I really like to know what the parents want as far as schedule. Because I can't be getting off every or 2 days off work. Because my boss, she said, but it also feels like more than paycheck killing than the work being okay with it. Because it doesn't matter what I do, if I do later at night or do like earlier in the day, I feel like I still get parents complain, which is fine. I don't care. I'm never going to be able to please everyone, but like last year I used to be open till 4 p.m. on Saturday and it was like dead after 2. And then I could barely make it to the parade to help Liz. It's fine, we make it work. But it was like you try to bring more people. And then on Thursday and Friday, we were opening more like I think 11 to 2, and then people coming over at 2:15 getting mad that I was still open, that we were literally cleaning up. It was like, it literally said 11 to 2.
Okay.
So, like,
More marketing.
Earlier to do. I'm like, okay, I don't want to tell you. I was able to come and stuff, but like, hey, you know.
Yeah.
I think there's a tricky situation here, and the thing is like, this is the only free event at the Oremfest, unfortunately. Everything's very expensive.
No,
Food, the carnival, so I think we need a bigger team. And not you be the one that's just there and spread it.
so Thursday, Liz took Thursday with her teenagers.
Yeah.
And then took off Friday.
Yeah.
And they're.
But I still think it's very important to have open, even if you have, even if you have so many. I'm saying like, even if we extend the hours, but not put the whole thing on you, I just tell them everyone in place.
It's like, I'm fine with leaving it open later, because I'm
Yeah.
already at work.
Because even if they can come in and color and do this, that, and the other, I think it's very important to cover this time.
Well, you said Saturday, at close to dinner time, like 3 to 4, we had all the people coming from the food area, sitting off the tables.
Yeah.
But there was no place totally. So I don't keep them out, obviously, because that's me, because I'm not gonna tell them to leave, but then it was like left no room for parents and kids to do their craft, because everyone was eating their dinner.
If we can
So,
staff it,
I'm just happy for that.
it's very important to have that open Thursday, obviously, family day is what we
Yeah.
still call it. Friday, have it most of the day still covered. I mean, by 5
The
or
problem is, the Lord test is like getting the volunteers.
Yeah.
I know. Saturday I can get like a crack for the volunteers.
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday.
yeah.
What are our volunteers getting in return?
They get like little activities and like, fun things.
And is that perfect?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
There's your.
Okay.
And it's really up to you, because all the volunteers just have to do is just give the thing to the, like, anything, right, all you just give the toy, whatever crap, and it's supposed to be the parents with the kids. I know my volunteers only help if that's not around offering help, like, this is supposed to be the parents and kids, like, together, do this crap, like, it's really.
Is it possible to give more staffing to help her? Yes.
I can come. I don't work Friday. I'm gonna come help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me when to come.
Okay.
I just want to know like what parents are, because like I want to get the parents to be mad for open later. I think the parents mad for open morning.
So,
Like, I just.
yeah, so I think after this, let's definitely get with Dorelli and Sydney and get on the marketing side so that we can be better about marketing the times and everything like that. And then if you have a desired number of like, I would like this many volunteers at this time, if you set that.
Yeah, it gets on there. It says, I need 4 volunteers for this time, you know, whatever.
But if you need to increase that number, let's get that to Laura. Laura can work with us. If we don't get the volunteers, then we can make sure that we get staff
Yeah,
there.
okay. Yeah, we had like a whole entire like after school program signed up on my Friday afternoon. I thought that's great. One
Yeah.
group at the meeting, and they could have an hour late and they had to leave an hour and a half early. Like, this is a 4-hour shift. Yeah, you were literally chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, let's
Yeah.
I think
straighten that up again and get
is
more
better for
staff.
parents. It really is. I mean, you can close it at like 4 or 5 each night, totally fine. Like, don't do anything after Saturday evening for that area to be, you know.
Yeah. And like, we talked, well, you should have to close it at 2 on Saturday, and then I said an extended, and then I was like, this was an.
But when people are in the park, they're searching for that free.
Yeah.
And that's fine, like I said, I want to know if we can toss something out.
Yeah.
Like, a questionnaire or something.
How many emails do we get that says, where's the kids crap? Oh, they're not open right now, but come back, you know, type thing. I mean, if we give you more staffing, I don't think it should be solely on the tree.
So we're gonna leave our budget, and then, hold on. We're gonna take breaks right now.
Yeah.
We
We can cover.
So, I was gonna offer, the library department's outreach team. Okay, this is what they do. This is very in line with their usual practices and protocol. So I think it's something where if you wanted to help us understand what you want to accomplish from it, then the actual staff members, you know, they might have notes like, hey, let's make it look more replicatable or simpler to reset or something like that. If you have a vision for it,
We did really easy to set up.
yeah.
We did a really easy job.
Yeah,
Cool.
so
I
if
think they would love
we're
that.
interested in exploring even beyond random volunteer groups, if we had outreach, they could provide the continuity and then they could supplement with some of our volunteers. And they could try to go-
I love it.
Yep, and they will show up on time. They're a fantastic group.
Special incentives for employees.
2 or
Yeah.
3 on Saturday, because then you're gonna have all that influx of people for the parade.
Yeah.
And you're gonna need those tables for the food,
Right.
for.
Yeah, I was noticing that, like, it's like t-shirt bakery is when everyone.
I feel like there's a
food.
little bit of a lull in that Saturday
Yeah.
afternoon, because, and then just pour and
Yeah. Just shut it down and say you don't have.
Yesterday,
any
I was
scraps,
meeting,
And then
and
you
then
have it open to your seat for food.
And then I had another document, so I know that when, I think it was Sally, go ahead, in my head, she was, she would mark those sharp, so they couldn't get it cracked again. Like one and done for the whole weekend.
Yesterday, I was
And I started to do that, and I had a lot of parents complaining, because it is the only 3 day. And so if they're coming to the park spending money for tea, and they don't tell them for food, and they tell them they get it for crap, yeah, denying them. So I've not done that, however, that means I have to have at least 2,000 passes per day. At least, which is fine, because I feel the budget thing too, I have to not last year, like, I should do it. So I just know is that, it sounds like me, and I'm doing it like that, I just want to run that by everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, continue.
I don't know if there needs to be a cap on that.
Yeah, but you even like 7 sharpies, it's like, how do people mark it, feels like.
Yeah, I wouldn't cap it.
I was like,
But, like,
like, what is the point?
I don't know if there needs to. I'm
I'm gonna with that name also, it sounds familiar in my head.
I remember.
Okay, thank you.
Well, put me down as someone who can come for a morning or an afternoon block. You tell me when.
Yeah, no, that's fine, I'll figure it out, I just wanted to know, toss it out to parents.
Yeah. Like I said, let's meet with them after, and then can you give us the numbers of volunteers, and then we will include the outreach team who are fantastic and they would love to
The
help.
library is closed on Saturday because of parking, so there are staff that really at use hours that will be able to allocate to this. So
I also think if you have like specific times, so you're like, it's really busy, let's just do this time block every day.
It's so like back and forth. It's so hit and miss. Like you think it would be busy at lunchtime, they would be getting their food, but they go right before lunchtime, and then bring it over to the crowd with the kids. Their kid entertained and they're shoving their food. So like it really is so hit and miss. Like,
Yeah, I'm just saying if you wanted to do like a 12 to, like, this is just an example, like 12 to 3 every day, we could put it in the magazine as just 12 to 3 that day. And then you don't have to worry about it. That's what's like advertised and things like that. So you can choose and like let us know.
Yeah, we'll do that
I think
afterwards.
like 11 to and like 10 to, I have the time.
Yeah, she has time, so she'll
I
get that to you.
Last year, it just was, I'm not saying that was a joke. But I just know Thursday, Friday, especially family day being Thursday, like,
Or we have
Well,
some-
right? I mean, it's a line with for the kids. So like, where do I, like, I'm just wondering what to do.
Again, we can also have like an A-frame out that says like, this is the time, these 3 days, we can just leave it out. So when it's done, it's like done.
I
You know,
I
like,
use
just
that poster that I put up on that thing, and I
Okay.
still have people yelling at me and fighting when they literally saw the signs and pointed it out. I love people.
Okay. All right, we're gonna move on. Okay, so I'll cover for the car show. Essentially, we had a meeting with Railroad Rally this past Monday, and so we're just kind of moving forward. We hashed out a couple of things that we needed to hash out from last year, like covering T-shirts and balloons and all that stuff. And so that would be probably it. And then Tyler also had to leave, and so it's going to be pretty copy paste from last year. So things are just moving forward.
Is the Orem Express coming?
That is what we are working on right now. We're working on what would be an acceptable route because we can't be where all the cars are and where it's the most busy. So we're trying to see if we can be in the back more towards the elementary, but we're working on that. So we're definitely, that has been on half. Big draw. So we're working on that as well. So that's what we're doing with Tyler.
Stuffing the bags at the senior center.
We are still, that's also something that we are hashing out because the Saturday before does not work for Red Road Rally. And so we're figuring out a different date right now and we're working with Tyler. And so we'll have that set by next meeting. And then we'll let you know. Hot dog's still working on it. Still working on how we're going to do it. So, okay.
Rotary breakfast. Hey, have you confirmed with Wiener Schnitzel?
Yeah.
So
They are good. Yep. And then we're still working on the pie. We're still reaching out and finding pie.
Okay. Sounds good. And is there any way that we can get, our buckets from like Home Depot?
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Like the orange buckets.
Food buckets from Lowe's.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, they are in the city, Home Depot's in Linden, so, yeah.
We'll get some.
From Lowe's. Just something that's.
Okay, we'll get. We'll add that on our list of making sure things are grabbed.
It happens, it really happens.
Dance contest, any updates there?
We don't see Kaylee here. I know that I was in contact with her and same thing, we're working on, it's her first year, so she's working with Peay on registration. She's working on the contest itself, and then we will have the Orem Express at that event. And then, yeah, we're still working forward. So she's doing good, I know that.
Okay. Orchard Jam.
Yeah, I need the orchards.
Yeah, we come with a few bands and engineers, and so we're just kind of waiting for responses and set like a schedule of events, and so.
Is it gonna be like a storyteller or a headliner?
So that's what we're working on right now.
Yeah.
So Paula has had some really great suggestions.
Concert and not like a storyteller like happened in the past, right?
It's more concert.
Yeah, concert, variety of bands. One of the bands that we're reaching out to is, you heard of that, so, great show then. So the girl who sings This Is Us is actually from Orem.
Oh, yeah.
Her sister, her sister, she used to be a part of this band. With his sister, and so we're gonna try to get hold of them. They're really good. They I think worked up a lot. They are it's all super cool.
So we're still waiting to hear back.
A single band or multiple bands?
Multiple bands.
We're still, it depends on budget.
Just downtime and stage setup and sound check and all that.
That's right. We're reaching out, but it depends on budget. So we'll connect on that. Yes. I've looked at a couple of them, a couple of them I'm like, I don't know if that's the vibe, but we'll keep them. Yeah. And then we're also trying to do, like, since it is, we're gonna add in, you were not here, we're adding an entrepreneur children's market. And so we're trying to get a band that kind of fits with that vibe as well, like cover bands or anything.
It'll be at the same time, right before then and during.
I'll catch you up on it afterward. So, okay, we'll move on.
VIP dinner.
So that's Heather, Sydney, and I. So we actually had a meeting with Canyon Tech today, and so we are getting that all squared away. The thing that they are also suggesting, so you know the location Q building, so that one might not be available because they might be contracting that building out to the businesses, but they have a backup of they are contacting UVU Culinary School, which is in their area, and they're looking at hosting it there, which we're like, well, that ties everything in the bow with Val and everything like that, and so that's just might be a possibility that we might be switching locations, but it's still close. That one is May 31st. Yep, I know. May 31st. Well, we don't know yet because it depends on the UVU, and so we'll be creating that invitation and make sure you guys get that. And then we also will be sending out a registration, so you guys will get it. So all the sponsors, so then we can get a good number for catering. So.
We already have a sports fed.
Yep.
Marshalls.
We'll probably skip that one. I have not followed up with Peay on we know the brand, but you have students.
We Melanie has sent like applications to the principals and stuff, so we're just waiting on responses. But yeah, it's going good.
So that's literally, like, there's a limited amount of time to respond back, and then we have the secondary.
Yeah.
Secondary,
Yes, we have the time limit. I think maybe this week we don't respond to our going in person, but we have like we're gonna do a little class before the student marshal, so we have everything set. We're just kind of waiting for one. Yeah.
It's really busy school time right now for the schools, so you'll want to.
We have heard some responses. We're just waiting for people, but we will.
I think they are kind of on reliable.
Yeah.
No, if there's anything I learned about our interns, they are resilient. They will go. They're getting it done. I mean, you guys saw what happened with Ashlie.
We're like watching them. Yeah, we're like, hey, this school, you know. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have an idea that, I haven't ever like had words for in case of a gift basket, and I would like came to fruition, but we recognize the student marshals in like the dinner and at the parade, that it was so fun, it was possible to coordinate an assembly after schools, to recognize them after schools. So I feel like, so even like this has like
Or maybe not assembly, but maybe going to a classroom, like one of their classes, just being like, hey, we would love to. Yeah. Were you writing that down, Julie?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
That's a great idea.
because there's something they are.
Yeah, that's a really cool idea. And then me and Kaylee are also working on getting them to be involved with something at the baby contest. because we were like, we just want them to be a little bit more, more involved. So we're trying to figure out, yeah. Well, and if we have like the character interactors, like they can be the one that helps manage the lines or anything like that. So we're gonna get them involved in the baby contest as well.
Awesome. Okay, grand parade.
Okay, so I'm glad that it's in here because some of my notes were. He
So Riley can take those notes.
He has not yet switched the website, so all the information are still coming on 2023 until 2024. So
You did the website though, right?
oh, it is. No, I have the 2024 on Grade Cloud, but on the Oremfest website, it is linked to 2023. It's not on the 2024.
Okay.
So it's linked on just on your and on the Oremfest website, and then this is research.
Do you have the link for it? Did you send it to me? Or did she have it?
Yeah. I have my
I
one-on-one with him Monday morning. I will get that.
I think I'm up to, well, I put all the ones that I like to create, like the mayor and council, and the baby contest creates commercials, all that. I think there's been application so far.
Okay.
But I don't talk to you, we had that, you got very keen on for us to review, but I was thinking, probably thinking with it, but I was thinking, the please form, and then, like, it'll organize responses.
Okay.
And then, I don't think doing it, I was like,
But we have something, so now we can work together on how we want to do it.
Respond back with more detailed responses.
Oh,
And
got it.
maybe even on the grade cloud, they eliminate some of those that don't necessarily, that are just kind of repetitive.
Yeah.
So because like that's one thing that happened a lot with like the other
Okay.
products that we have had previously. I think they might still be recommended to it anyway, but
Could we meet like this week or next and like, let's get it on the calendar so then we can practice it, like we'll create it and then we will apply so we can see what it looks like. And then I have an update for you, Bike Orem, where it will be a part of the parade as well. Or not from Mountain, but I got Bike Orem.
what's that
They're like,
for? Like, is it just like, please write about the work thing?
yeah, they're like a biking community here in Orem. And so I always,
Not like team, it's like something different from that,
yes.
Cyclist.
but not necessarily.
No, because we got that too.
Bigger, right?
Yeah, yeah. So they're gonna be there, and so just giving you a heads up. I am.
They're gonna go on and put an application in, so I don't feel like.
Yes. So I have a meeting with them next week because we are doing like a bike event, and then I asked them. I was like, "We would love to have you in a parade," and they're like, "We would love that." And so I'm meeting with them next week, so then we can fill out the application. But we're gonna get that.
I was here too, because I wanted to ask her, I was just playing around with the free club, last week, and there's a spot where I can actually manage to put in the sponsors, and it might actually make my company easier than that. So I want, so if maybe someone can get this, gonna be out of
Yeah.
I would want her to ask to get sponsors to tell me what they are. I have to get now ones that have the sponsor list.
Yeah.
And just like which ones are the original sponsors.
Yeah.
I don't do that very much. I think I'm clear.
I can get Heather is at that meeting with us next week. At least for
And then we'll, and you guys are
afterwards.
reaching out to the church for those 2 buildings.
Yep, already done.
And
Huh?
yeah, talk about that. What we want to do for the baby contest and commercials.
I think we're still working that out. Yeah, we'll work out. We'll talk about that in our one-on-one. Okay. Debbie.
Yes, I have.
Oh, sorry. Oh, we'll let you finish now. Send it to you guys.
Okay, I had the Boy Scout group, 1776 reach out to me, interested in being banner carriers.
Oh, nice.
But they were also wondering if, they have a bigger group than the banner, they could get an entry in lieu of that, so they could get marked, and then,
Yeah.
and.
Yeah.
Okay.
First of all, take care of it.
I just, yeah, I was trying to remember, like, how many.
No, I haven't looked up, I'm not gonna look up, I think that's.
So if this, yeah, they're.
Yeah, that's a yes.
Forms and-
Fantastic.
But then we'll have the scout and the scout.
Yeah. Yeah, I think me and Liz are, yeah. Liz, if you're cool with it, I would say yes.
Heck, yeah.
Okay.
Getting banner carriers is
It's like the worst.
It's like the worst thing.
Yeah.
They're asking me, I'm like,
Okay, so. So I've got a total of 13 banners. And so my total 26 people, I have minimum. But being straight out, it's hard carrying those. But yeah, it's a new 26 people carry, so they gotta.
I will say yes, and then we'll find out today. But I can, they'll be in there for long.
Yeah. But
Well, I have.
Okay.
I'm married to a Scout.
My sense of helping.
Oh, perfect.
He wanted helpful banners or help out at the parade.
Okay, love to have. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay. I'll get back.
Yeah, was that the or you had another?
I had another comment.
Okay.
I forgot for the VIP tent, also, Apple Spice donated salads.
Yes.
To the VIP, so
I'm pretty sure I saw apple spice on there as well.
Okay. No, I was talking to Ashlie and I'm like, an Apple Spice, oh, I forgot.
Yes. Yeah, I remember seeing their name on the list.
Apple Spice donated salads.
Okay, is that all, Debbie?
Yes, my husband could go to release, get this garbage can,
Mhm.
do we have, should I go to Smith's or?
I go to Macy's all the years.
Oh,
and
Macy's,
they
okay.
Great, they give us lots.
Okay.
I just call them.
And do you trade the sausage at that?
Offer every time after 11, I'm gonna always just buy it. So then there's garbage back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Maybe the last time you get. Necessary.
I don't know if I ever said usually like lots of first one spots. So you can tell
And this is big.
yeah, like practicing tax. The one oh yes, the body that.
So I'm gonna say crowd control and safety because our next meeting we are going to have Jason, Blake with police, and then Matt, and they are going to do their presentation on safety for the parade. Heath will be here from fire as well, and so they will do a whole safety presentation next time. So I'll save that, and then parade entertainment. I reached out to Liz. I got a motorcycle club that will be coming and participating in the parade. I'm getting the bike group to come participate in the parade. So just keep looking. I'm trying to see if I can get bands who can play while they're going, and so we're working on it. And we are spreading it out. I know we all talked about we are not going to be doing 100. We're probably going to only do like 70 to 75 applicants as well, so we can spread it out and then shorten it just a little bit. So
And I think it would, I think it will, we're gonna get pushed back to shore because there's been people who have done it every year but had crummy entries.
Yep.
That I get, then they're gonna, but how come last year?
They're gonna do it next year.
I don't feel
Yeah.
also. I'm like, I didn't know that there's gonna be crummy people who are gonna say, like, why is it not good enough this year? And maybe want to work really hard to like reject them.
yeah,
We can also work up the setting a standard form now, so they have 6 weeks to figure out better flow.
Yes.
Or go with another group that also, so let's give them,
yeah.
whatever our communication is, let's give them some heads up
I know.
that the bar is higher and entryways are fewer.
Another thing is that we are going to be marketing because of the safety. We're going to be heavily marketing about ways to stay safe, all that stuff as well. And so as something that we can also market to be like, we are going to have a very safe parade. We're doing these things to make sure of it. So that's it. Yeah, that is true.
Oh, they're my favorite.
Yeah, they are
I
fun.
literally do want to show it on our library hall.
Yeah. Sorry, actually.
To make sure helps for parks, foods during the day.
If you want to, I was going to say Sydney wanted to do it just because we have the card and we could just probably do it as a group. But if you still want to do it, we were going to talk to you about it to be like, Sydney also volunteered to do it as well. No. Okay. I think that's it.
That's it.
Solid. All right. Thank you guys.
Yeah. Aye. Clear.